Hello friends, and welcome to Charlene's Soul Food Gardening. I hope you enjoy.
Here we are at the Louhelen Gardens with CJ, our plant and garden expert for this plots that we have over here. She's showing off some of the beautiful radishes that she has cultivated just in a short period of time, I might add. What can you offer us in regards to what we should know about what you've developed here, CJ?
Well, radishes are a variety that don't take that long to grow. A lot of them will produce fruit or the roots, the edible parts in like 45 days, 60 days. So and they're very cold hardy. So if you want to do something early spring or even into the colder months, radishes are good and they mature fast. Also, the greens are also edible.
Right. Fascinating. Yep. Very informative. What else are you working here with? What else do you have in your garden plot?
Well, there's a lot of weeds, unfortunately, that are choking out my carrots.
Yeah.
But some weeds are edible, but you want to get a book about which ones are and aren't. I don't know. These should have watered more frequently because the bean plants by now could have been starting to put off some fruits, but they're kind of struggling because we didn't water enough. These are supposed to be carrots, and instead they're getting choked out by something. And whatever these are actually have a pretty extensive root system, because in my other garden we got these. I'm not sure what these are though.
So you just never know what you might be harvesting, huh?
Right. Well, you're supposed to harvest the weeds aggressively until like your own plants are big enough to outcompete them. Because that's the thing with weeds. They look at all these radishes, guys. That's the thing with weeds. They can choke out your actual plants pretty quickly.
So we're going to be known as the radish garden. Seems like we've done an outstanding job with our radishes. Now you've got some pretty flowers over here, these yellow flowers, CJ. You want to tell folks what we're growing there?
Those are pumpkins, according to the label. Most squash. I'm gonna tell my phone to be quiet.
Uh-oh. Someone's calling. They wanna get tips, gardening tips from CJ.
Sure.
And as we come over to this plot right here, I think CJ, you said these were beets, or?
Yeah, these are beets. The greens of beets are edible, but you want to keep watering them. So we can still salvage a lot of these yields. We just need to water them and just take out all of the weeds that ended up growing, because the roots need the water to form. But I think it's okay for these to be a little bit more densely packed, because what I learned is beets, when you grow them close together, the roots kind of bounce off each other and become bigger.
Okay.
But the leaves are also edible, and you could do a lot of things with beets and like the beet roots. And over here we have, these are cabbages. There's one good cabbage here, around here. A lot of these are probably stressed because the soil looks pretty dry.
Yes, it does.
So
can they still be recovered if we start hitting it with water?
Well, these two, yes. These guys need to be cut back, and it looks also like some of the vines from the squash plant
taken over, huh?
Yeah. So it might be good to just pull these out and just let the pumpkin vines vine out.
Yeah.
So how many
pumpkins do you typically get off of a pumpkin plant here? I see 2 flowers. Does that mean 2 pumpkins?
No, because these are both male flowers, so you need female flowers as well. The female flowers do have different parts, and when you get female flowers, you want to pick the male flowers when they open. When both the female and the male flowers are open, you want to pick the male flowers and hand fertilize the female flowers, especially since a lot of the pollinators are not around at this time. Yeah. And then fruits will begin to form.
So here's the $1,000,000 question, CJ. Do you think we're gonna have some pumpkins in time for
Halloween? I don't know. I would have to come over like when these guys actually flower, open up, if they're female flowers, then yeah, you could potentially have some flowers. I mean some actual pumpkins. But if they are all male flowers, you probably won't get any pumpkins, but you could eat the flowers.
Okay, guys, it sounds like we may have to go to the Great Pumpkin Patch to get our pumpkins for this season.
Yeah, but